just want people to know that writing a letter anybody can do, even if it's a short note, and it can really make somebody's day.
Emerson Weber has loved writing letters to friends and family for years.
You know that it's gonna make someone's day, and decorating the envelopes, they'll probably read it first if it's the most decorated thing in their mailbox, which usually it is. And I just really like them knowing that I sat down to think about them and I care about them.
One of her newest pen pals is the man who supports her entire operation, her mailman.
I'm sure he sees many letters and maybe doesn't receive that many that are decorated or lots of thank yous. And I really just wanted him to know he was appreciated during this time and all the time for delivering our mail and getting our mail to where it needs to go. I shared about my little brother. I shared a joke and I told him like the instruments I play, what grade I'm in, my age, and my love for Taylor Swift, of course.
Unbeknownst to Emerson, her mailman Doug shared her sweet letter with fellow postal carriers.
When Emerson first wrote her letter to Doug, our mail carrier, I think we all kind of thought that was it. When Doug's supervisor, Sarah, wrote back, we thought that was it. When the Western U.S. Postal Service newsletter went out and we got dozens of letters from news carriers, we really thought that was it. And that was only the beginning. That was when we shared it on Twitter. And 25 million impressions later, you know, it's been shared by everyone from Kerry, Washington to Katie Couric to M's special new pen pal, Taylor Swift.
We got this really big box, and when we first opened it, it was like something bubble wrapped and it said to M from Tay. There was just a really nice handwritten letter, and she hand decorated the envelope, and like, she likes crafts. How could she be more perfect? Like, she's the best. She likes to seal her envelopes with a wax stamp. And she said she didn't have time to order a new one, so she sent me her favorite one that her actual hands have touched.
What was amazing is how it was all these deeply connected, small bonded groups of people that maybe don't feel seen or appreciated. And Emerson gave voice to some of that, and it was a moment when people really needed to hear it. I think what stuck out for me in terms of the letters is just the humanity in them. A letter from a dad whose son is serving in Kuwait that asked if, don't worry about writing me, but maybe you could take a moment and write my son.
Emerson's dad says the simple act of writing a letter can have a profound effect.
I think there's just such a vulnerability in all of these letters, whether it's, someone that we may never meet or see working in a small rural post office by themselves, or one of the biggest pop stars in the world. It's an incredible moment of humanity that is shared regardless of your experience or context.
They hope others will pick up this timeless form of communication.
Anybody can do, even if it's a short note, and it can really make somebody's day.
We're seeing people do that. We're seeing them pick up a pen and paper and just express gratitude and love, and that's needed more now than ever before, I think. People are isolated in this moment, but the sense of isolation has been a growing epidemic in the U.S. for a long time. And I think that we're seeing that bear fruit in some pretty simple gestures.
Such a beautiful story, which really proves how small acts of kindness can have the most magnificent impact. So that is it for today's show. We hope you enjoyed it, and wherever you're watching, you're making the most of these difficult times, because we are in this together.